Okay, so it's been a while since I've made a video. Most of you understand I go to school and that's way more important than YouTube. On top of that, I just recently got a job and because of it, my effort into putting time into videos has somewhat dwindled. But once in a while I'm gonna try and put out content just like as you see this vid right now. So as you see right here, this video is an unboxing of the Persona Q Shadow of the Labyrinth, the Wildcard Premium Edition. Man, that's a pretty long title. Now, unlike the rest of the unboxings of this game that I've seen on YouTube, I decided to do something different and review the contents of the Premium Edition and see whether or not it's worth the price you get for it. Now, before I start, two things I need to mention is that this unboxing is pre-recorded and I'm talking over it. And the second thing is that this unboxing is around 7-ish minutes. So enough of the introduction. I bet most of you want to know what I think about it. So let's begin. Now before I start talking about this game and its contents, let me just say two things first. The first thing is that there might be a bunch of spoilers in this game or review because the art book, which I'll get to later, has some enemies and some settings that you might not want to see if you want to stay spoiler free. And the second thing I'm going to say is that this review is going to be off the top of my head. So if I keep using the words like a lot or keep pausing, I apologize. But anyway, this premium edition you could get for $80 and it consists of a tarot card set, an art booklet, a soundtrack CD, and the 3DS XL case. And they're all put in this really nice looking box, which I'll get to first, talking about the box. I really love it. I love the design of it, with how the front of it consists of all the characters of the game, how the sides consist of the protagonists of Personas 3 and 4, and how the other side consists of the new characters of the game. And on the back of it, it consists of pictures of the Persona 3 and 4 characters looking all badass. On top of it, I really love like the glossy embellishment of it. Like, I think that's how you say it. Like when you touch it, some of the words like feel pop out or they feel glossy, and some of the parts feel papery. You know, that type of feeling. And yeah, it's a really nice box. The next thing I want to talk about is the 3DS XL case, which I personally think is the best thing about this premium edition. Like, although it's gonna mostly stay in the box due to the fact that I don't have a 3DS XL, I really love the quality of the case. I love how soft it is in the inside, the hardness or thickness of the outside. I also love the exclamation point zippers of the thing, of the case, and of course the art for the most part is really nice. I love the outside with all the characters in the game, and I love the inside how the animal mascots are. One side has Teddy, the other side has Koromaru. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is the art book. The art book for most part, I would say, would be, while good, it's a bit disappointing. Now the art book is paperback and I consider it disappointing because it's not an art book rather than like a character introduction guide, as well as an introduction guide to some of the settings and stages. Like, that's what it consists of 75% of. Like, the first few pages introduce the Persona 3 characters, and the next few pages introduce the Persona 4 characters. And after that, you got a couple of pages of the settings and stages and whatnot. And the art book finally ends with a bunch of character art, like the characters' meaning and whatnot. For the most part, I think it's disappointing because I would have loved to see like concept designs and sketches, rough sketches, all that whatnot. And because of that, I don't really consider it to be an art book that much, as I say again. I mean, the quality is good, but as I say again, I kinda want a bit more. The next thing I want to talk about are the tarot cards. The tarot cards for the most part are really nice. Unfortunately, I bought Persona Ultimax and haven't opened the cards yet, so I don't know what they're like, but I'm assuming it's like the Persona Q cards, which I really enjoy for the most part. I love the feel to them, the size is nice, love the design and art of it. Really nice goodie for the premium edition. And the last thing I want to talk about is the soundtrack, which personally, in my opinion, would be the weakest part of the premium edition. For the most part, it's the sampler, not the soundtrack, and it consists of 4 songs that I'm assuming are in the game. Well, of course they are in the game and whatnot. I've listened to songs for the most part, and while they are really good, especially my favorite is Like a Fara. They're really good songs. I just want more. Like, I'm assuming just like they did with Persona 4 Arena, they're gonna take the rest of the songs and like sell it on their website or PlayAsia and all that stuff. Either that, or I'm assuming that the rest of the Persona Q songs are from Persona's 3 and 4 soundtracks. And if that's the case, I'm pretty much okay with that. But yeah, soundtrack the most disappointing part. So for $80, I would give this premium edition around like a 4 out of 5. While I really love the contents and the price is good for all those goodies, especially the 3SXL case, it was a bit disappointing with the art book and the soundtrack. And that's all I have to say. 4 out of 5 for this premium edition. So that was my review. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching. Take it easy, and until next video,